All right, UFC 301 will be happening on June 1st. The main event is Islam Makhachev versus Dustin Poirier. The co-main event is Sean Strickland versus Paulo Costa. Real quick, I'll go over Kevin Holland versus some Polish NPC. I think Kevin Holland's gonna beat him by either knockout or submission. It's gonna be one of those Kevin Holland performances where we're like, oh wow, maybe he can actually be a contender, even though bro sells every single time. But hey, time to get into the two big fights. Sean Strickland versus Paulo Costa. First off, Chad Paulo Costa literally refuses to fight anybody, gets a top 5 opponent in Robert Whittaker after pulling out of all his other fights, loses to Robert Whittaker. Everybody only talks about like, oh wow, Paulo Costa did better than I thought he would. Then he gets an even higher ranked Sean Strickland. What a Chad this guy is. But I do think Sean Strickland's going to be able to piece him up, kind of. Well, not really like damage him too much, honestly. He's going to be hitting him with the jab, with the front kick, keeping him away, using his defense. But if anybody's going to knock him out, it's going to be Paulo Costa. Like Sean Strickland would probably say, here's the thing, man. Whenever I get knocked out, it's in the first round by some scary Brazilian dude. So yeah, he might be able to keep the trend going. But on to the main event. You got Dustin Poirier versus Islam Makhachev. Now, people say it's borderline like delusional to think that Poirier could win. They're 100% wrong. It is completely delusional to think bro will win. He should not win at all. He should either get subbed or TKO'd, subbed in the 3rd round with a rear neck choke like he did for Charles and Khabib. But hey, it's time to cope. It's time to pretend. It's time to play fairy tale land and pretend he can win, all right? What he needs to do is he always needs to keep it in boxing range. Don't let Islam, the taller fighter, kick at him at range, or even worse, get in the clinch and uses judo, wrestling, trips, and all that stuff to take him down. He needs to keep it boxing, and he might just be able to do it. I mean, Volk is the shorter, less strong fighter, and he was able to stay out of the grappling situations against Islam most of the time. He was able to, just coming off the couch on 11 days' notice, be able to stuff his takedown, and then Islam knocked him out, which does show the problems that Khabib wouldn't have offered Poirier, but Islam does. Islam actually does have some striking ability. He'll actually strike with him, which could end up being a disadvantage. He might not use his grappling enough, and hopefully Poirier can get the knockout. We all want to see bro win. We all want to see him, get interviewed by DC, be on some like, I don't know, DC, you good dude, man. You good dude, man. Hey, you see me fall off the mountain multiple times. I try to climb it, but hey, from the pressure of diamonds fall, gotta stay graceful, dude. Calm as a mirror. Calm as a mirror. Thank you, Islam. All right, so probably around next week, I'm gonna cover how Conor McGregor is gonna come back to the lightweight division. He's gonna completely eagle max on NPC Michael Chandler. Stay tuned. Thank you.